Welcome back to the Stride Bank Center here in Enid. Lomega and Hammon boys rounding out the action here from the Squirtle Festival. 3 on the way off the glass, backside board, good. Hammon's Kellen Bull coming for 2. They switched benches in this game, so I had to reacclimate. Hey, something we didn't bring up to finish out this girls' game. What about that 3 at the end of the third?
Oh, I know. And the one at half.
No, I'm saying that one at the end of the third
I know.
might not have been good.
Yeah, it wasn't. We went back and watched
Charge.
the replay.
Foul's going to be whistled on number 1, Jackson Snowden. I guess the teams are still on the same side.
Yep, they are.
Pressure defense everywhere here by Hammond. Getting pressure by Lomega, I should say. Kind of like that LO on their jerseys, just
Yeah,
low.
sweet. Loyal and Omega. You ever been to Loyal or Omega?
I have been to both.
Have you really?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a world traveler.
You must be.
I chase tornadoes.
You have to do something like that to go through either Loyal or Omega or call a game there. So the claim to fame outside of just basketball at Lomega is they have the greatest concession stand food item on earth.
Which is?
The mess.
Which is?
So it's a hamburger patty that's chopped up, and it's like local hamburger meat, like from a rancher.
Yeah, farm raised.
Yes, so it's not like...
So it's really good.
Yeah, and they chop it up, and then they put it over the top of tater tots, and they cover it with nacho cheese. And Rotel, my bad.
So deliciousness overload, right?
It's so good. And it literally, like they call it the mess, it looks like a mess. That's what it looks like.
Wow.
It's EK can vouch for it. He's had it before.
Well, I may be making. Where do we play Pawnee Tuesday? I may not be going to Pawnee. I think I know where I'll be.
Well, tell you, Lomega plays Sealing at home next Saturday.
Ooh,
which is normally a game we cover on Squirtle. We may, and if we do, I'm going to be getting a mess. I can promise you that.
Do you need some help?
I may.
I'll work for a mess. Actually, we have a afternoon matinee game. Oddly enough.
Yep. 3 in the lane.
Yeah.
Good call. It's good to see Hammond. We don't get to see them a lot of times over our way. Nice to see them here at our festival. First year in our festival this year, and
they're 249,000 miles away.
They're pretty far away. So the
Now,
boys team's made a ton of improvements. Really had a good year this year.
So for those that like me that may not know, take me through this, how you arrange the teams and how you get them to agree, and just take me through it if you will.
Yeah. So this is the 5th year we've had it. We started it. And the first year we had it, I did it with Joey Reiner. He was athletic director at Chisholm at the time. And we had 4 games. So just two doubleheaders, right?
Okay.
And the next year, we doubled that, had 8. And one of the teams we brought into the festival was Cashin. Cashin's head coach, John Hardaway, is a good friend of mine. And John saw the potential. And John always thought that it would be really cool to put a festival in for small school teams the weekend after their last tournament, and then also right before the playoffs. And you could get some really cool matchups. We could play in a facility like this.
When the wins and losses don't really matter.
Yeah,
the rankings are already in.
And you do things like have a facility like this, do the free T-shirt deal, bring in good officials, have good teams. So it's great competition. And then I think the other thing that's really enhanced it outside of all that is the fact that the OSA added 2 extra games for all the teams.
Okay.
So they're looking for games and looking for people to play. And so it made naturally our event much easier. But, fast forward this year, 36 games between 2 sites. Next year we'll have 40.
Wow.
Yep. A few teams, if you're wondering, want to know that are coming in next year. You'll have Dale come in. You'll have Fairview coming in. You'll have Okarche coming in. Ooh. So it's
let's get Okarche Dale.
Yeah. We're working on Washington.
Do
Chad.
you set the schedules?
So Coach Hardaway helps me with that.
Okay.
He does a good job with that. Gets it all set up and everything. Everything else I kind of handle alongside John. Stride does a fantastic job helping us, and then obviously Hennessy. Big shout out to them and their administration. They do a great job. And I'll tell you, there's a thought process there. Everybody wants to play in the Stride, but if you've been to Hennessy's facility,
yeah.
it is absolutely phenomenal.
No doubt. Heck, I didn't even play in Enid's.
Yep.
Basket there by number 23, Kenneth Pugh. Puo? Oh, that's the wrong side. Sorry. Chase Burton. That's one thing about seeing these teams for the first time. You're like, oh, okay, where side am I going to now? Foul down on the baseline. 6-4 score. Hammon over Lomega. Now, is Jason Sternberger still at Hennessy?
He is.
Superintendent?
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
I like Jason. Met Jason when he first took over Kingfisher.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing, I got to go through there at Hennessy right as it was opening, and I was like, this thing is silly.
It is.
As in silly cool.
It was funny. We covered a 4A area over there one year, and Bethany's girls coach came up to me and was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little bit skeptical about coming to Hennessy for area. He said, but this might be the nicest high school gym I've ever played a game in.
For sure. For sure. I don't know when that would probably be better. Not sure what we got going here. Oh, checking the foul.
Trying to figure out who the foul was actually on.
Gotcha. Justin Edsel. Coach Lowe. Coach Johnston. Good gosh, man. 7 fouls already in the first 4:14.
That's Tyler's fault. He was talking about how fast these games are going by. Tyler hadn't been watching for 3 days like I have, so.
Well, I am very appreciative to be here with you tonight, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
And
happy to have you.
Whatever I could do to help, I'm in.
You bet.
I'm a high school proponent through and through. So.
You bet. We love having you on Channel Alliance TV. You do a heck of a job over there. I always tune in. Love it. Love tuning into you guys' network.
We're kind of crazy sometimes, but we
fun.
have a lot of fun.
You do. You were mentioning Coach Johnson, Larry. Man, what a guy he is. I got a cool story about him. So my wife and I went to a Duke game one year over Christmas break.
On purpose?
Of course we did.
Duke, Oklahoma?
No.
Oh.
Duke, University of Duke. Cameron Indoor. So we're in the Nike store inside there, and all of a sudden I'm wearing a Squirtle shirt, and I hear Diesel Horse, and I turn around, and it's him and his son.
How cool.
Yeah. And so we ran into him there, and they kind of just on a spur decided to go.
Tough shot.
Then we see we're waiting to go into the arena like 2 or 3 hours later, and we actually are like standing in line with him. I mean, like, what are the odds,
Twice.
Yeah. That
gym's no good, is it?
It's one of the coolest places I've ever been. I'll be honest with you. The gym itself is not very nice. It's the structure around the gym is phenomenal, but what's cool is they encapsulate the same environment of the original gym.
Pick one: Duke, Fog Allen, or Old Gallagher. You get to watch one game.
Man.
Where are you going?
Man, I mean, I've been to Old Gallagher so many times, and that place is just absolutely insane. Fog I've only been to one time, and they played a terrible team, so it was a blowout. God, that's hard. I would probably order, I'd say Cameron, Old Gallagher, and Fog Allen.
Wow.
Yep. But
nice follow.
But I'm thinking if I probably watched a really good game at Fog Allen, I'd have a different opinion, right?
Well, I don't know that I could ever go back and watch another game at Fog Allen after that OU Kansas game.
Yeah. Well, I saw some incredible games at Old Gallagher. In fact, one of the best I saw was their last game there when OU and OSU played there.
Yep.
The game was amazing, back and forth.
3 in the corner. 23, Chase Burton.
Burton can get hot quick.
10-9. Hammond in the lead. Short. Offensive board. Put back, no good. Battle for the board again. Bull coming 4-2. Well, I don't think that there's any better entertainment value than what high school sports affords. And, thankfully for people like you and with Squirtle and, now, of course, NFHS and YouTube and everything else, that just allows a lot more people the opportunity that can't make it to be able to watch as well.
Yeah. No, you're right. And then Hammon, they have a great network.
Sure.
That's Paragon TV.
Right.
Those guys at Paragon do a fantastic job. So, and we had a lot of out-of-network schools that played this event and were welcome to come and stream. Hooker Bulldog Network was here. Shattuck was here streaming. So that's another thing that we like to do, too, is allow everybody the opportunity to bring their own streaming stuff and come to the event. And every game, I can say, it got streamed at this event.
Wow. That's impressive. To the rack, left-handed, good block. Burton with that block here as we near the end of the first quarter. Out of bounds. Well, I'm glad I said something about those fouls because they subsided tremendously. I wish I had something to throw at Dakota from up here.
Hunter will probably throw something at him for you.
Dakota's not far from home being out here, huh?
No, these three guys right here are all three Enid guys.
May make Dakota buy dinner afterwards. 3 on the way. Off. And that's going to end the first quarter. 12-9. Hammon leads Lomega here at the...
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Second quarter set to begin. Hammon leading low, 12-9. Ham low.
You're loving that.
Yeah, you got what is it? The Hall, Heritage Hall. They do theirs. Let's see, Cassia Hall. I think they do.
Yep,
something along that lines too. We're just stuck with Chandler. It's fine by me. I don't know if you've noticed or not. We have a pretty good boys team too.
Yeah, I've seen that. You guys typically have good athletics there.
Jackson Snowden for 2. Yeah, we're pretty fortunate. Made the quarters in football. Had to go to Millwood. That wasn't any fun.
No. Well, Millwood boys are good.
Yeah. Are they ever?
Fun watching them and Dale on Squirtle the other night.
Brett Allen. I actually went back and watched that game, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I had heard some adverse commentary about the officiating.
I didn't think it was bad at all. Did you?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I mean.
Hear old Todd Miller on the call.
Yeah. Actually, I watched the Millwood broadcast.
Did you?
Just for specific purposes.
There you go.
But, that's like we talked about earlier in that girls' game. I mean, those games are going to be officiated in a small school setting.
Yeah.
When you play Owasso in the finals of the TOC, you can expect it to be officiated like a 6A game.
Yep.
Of course, officials, like most people, are long 3 in and out. We're going to make half the people happy half the time, right?
Yes, sir.
So does that mean it's a quarter?
Half the people. Yeah, I think so. I'm not great at math, but I think that's
Nowhere am I. Half of a half of a half. 14-11.
I think she's ready to get on the mic. We need to get her a shirt.
Look at this. Look at this.
Dippin' Dots. Jeez.
What is the
Bring us
deal
one.
here? I didn't get any again. I bet she'd wear a Squirtle shirt.
Get her one.
I might know a guy.
Yep.
Ooh. We like that little clinic thing that you held up here at the
Squirtle School.
Yeah, Squirtle School. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Mr. Matheny and I made our way up.
Yeah.
May or may not stopped at B-Dubs on the way out of town.
There you go.
I think Jeff likes to go. It just gets him out of the office.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Jeff's a good guy.
Well, we've really been fortunate, being able to be a Squirtle School and just the great sponsors that we have.
Oh, God, you guys have a ton of them.
And they're calling us. That's the great thing.
That is good.
14-11. Ooh, that
man.
one hurt. Inadvertent, man. Burton caught that one. More scoring in the girls' game than there was in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to take her spoon. She about slapped me. 40 games over the course of 3 days.
Yep.
Is that right?
36.
No,
this
I'm
year,
saying
but
40 next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
It'll be 40.
2020.
Yep.
What time do you start? Like 5 a.m.?
9:45 in the morning.
Straight through, no breaks.
No breaks. Straight through. No sessions,
gas.
nothing. Huh? Yeah. 8 minutes between games.
Just get after it.
I'm not sure we've had an overtime game this year.
Oh my gosh, TK, come on. I thought TK wasn't on the headset. Now here we come with an overtime.
We can just send everybody to Edward Stream if it goes into overtime.
Right? I've worked some games in the past with some sub-sites for state tournaments with Paragon. Man, they've always been great for me.
Oh, they're
or with
so
me.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're so good.
out of Elk City.
Yep.
And they were very welcoming and said, whatever you want. I said, okay. Pretty easy to get along with most of the time.
That's true.
Primarily when I'm asleep. Ooh, a little backdoor lob there. Well, this game kind of has a wonky feel to it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just kind of,
After what we just watched, I mean,
Yeah.
what do you expect?
yeah. The cameraman in this game's not nearly as fired up as the cameraman in the last game. I'll tell you that much.
May have to call the powers that be on him. You got a camera operator right here. She probably run it for you.
Yeah,
Just
she
come
can.
on over here.
Get a free T-shirt if you run the camera.
Run the camera for a free T-shirt. She says, I'm spent from that last game yelling
Yeah.
at everybody. Hammon quickly down the floor. Jumper no good. High for the board. Lance Yost. Raiders looking to get on track. Trailing 16-11. Ooh.
It's been a while since they've scored, too.
Substitution in for Hammond. Lane Johnston. I won't lie, I would love to see a game at Cameron.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was amazing.
Who did you see?
Virginia Tech and Duke. It was actually a good game. The Padilla kid from Edmond Memorial was playing.
Yeah.
And I did not realize how many people that holds. I think 12,000 or something like that. It's crazy. It's more than you'd think. Because I always had heard, it doesn't hold that many people, but and when the crazies start jumping, the whole building moves.
I bet.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you don't sit
No,
ever.
I'd have to be looking through people because my little fat legs wouldn't be able to handle that.
It's pretty wild.
I'm thankful for this equipment case tonight, tell you the
Yep.
truth.
Yep.
Free throw good for Yost. Coach Yost. And that on Remember the Titans?
Got it. It's a good flick.
We got check them out behind the goal there. They were trying to rattle him.
Yep.
But no such luck. 16-13 our score halfway through the second quarter. You ever been to an Enid Outlaws game? Oh, nice move.
I have. Yes, I have.
Nice little up and under there by number 5, Tyson Higgins. Been to a couple of Potawatomi Fire games down at Shawnee.
Yeah, same league. I think last year, the year before, they were really good, right, in the league?
League champions.
Yeah.
Maybe back to back.
Yeah, I think the Outlaws won it in 2021.
TBL.
Mm-hmm. They won the Western Conference. The Central Conference had the best record in TBL history is what that sign says over there. You know, the Enid Storm used to play here. Not here. They played at Mark Price right next door to us. But
that's an iconic
it
venue.
is. Yep.
Was that guy any good at basketball?
Mark Price?
Was he okay?
He wasn't bad. His brother Brent wasn't bad either. They could both play a little bit.
I wonder how many shots they took in their career in that gym.
Oh, goodness.
Tens of thousands.
You want to talk about a great gym to play a basketball game in. It's one of the best there was, that Mark Price Arena over there. It's pretty cool because when they built this facility, they redesigned that. They turned it into a conference hall, like a concert hall area.
Nice.
And you can still see like where the old, like kind of how the gym was, like the stage and everything, because they had a stage in one end of the court. And so they host a lot of conferences, weddings, things like that over there. So,
well, this place is great, but my heart's across the street.
oh yeah, that gym was amazing.
No, I'm talking this way across the street.
Oh, David Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do all-state baseball there every year. It's a cool place.
My man Brad Gore.
Yes, sir. Nice look.
Offensive rebound and put back good for Snowden. We got an 18-15 game. It's kind of been at that 3-5 point range.
Yep.
Most of the contest here. I would be remiss if I didn't say hi to the Sugar Water Mama. Lila, Mom.
Nice.
You know she's watching.
Oh, yeah.
3-point field goal. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Squirtle.tv. .240 in the first half.
Wonder how those games over at Hennessy are going right now. Pond Creek, I believe, and Pawhuska are playing.
I bet I could check my Squirtle app and find out.
I think TK is going to check the stream even.
We don't have the games rolling across the top. What's going on over there?
Yeah, they are.
Maybe we get 2 feeds. Can we get 2 feeds at the same time?
I'm gonna try.
Lance
Looks like Pond Creek Hunter is up on Pawhuska by 10. Is that about right? TK?
Oh, the Fighting Van Shea Ivans?
Yes, the Fighting Van Shays. Fighting Doug Nelsons.
Yeah, Fighting Doug Nelsons, yes. He's a character.
Yeah, he is.
I got to do a couple of state championship football games with him this year. He's a fun guy.
57-46 is that score over there. Pond Creek leads Pawhuska.
Nice.
Oh, it's over.
Snowden. 21-19.
Pond Creek wins over there. They're way ahead of schedule.
They done?
Yep. Well, they're not way ahead of schedule. Their schedule is a little different than ours. I forget.
Wow. Whole lot of carnage down there. 3 rattles in. Number 20, Lane Johnston. Think he's shot any basketballs in his life?
I might guess a few.
That was probably his first gift as a baby, was a basketball.
I saw him at Duke.
Bull coming with the steal in the basket. Timeout. Going to be taken by Lomega. We'll be back after this on Squirtle.tv.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Welcome back, Mr. Cotier. Did you ever watch that show? Welcome back, Cotter. Oh, you're young. Never mind. 56.7.
I don't know if I'm young, but
Yeah, you're young.
I don't remember that show.
Oh, my goodness.
I think I actually do, now that you say that.
Man, one of the greatest ever. Game Kaplan. John Travolta.
Good look.
Oh, looked like a couple extra steps
He
there.
did. He shuffled his
That's
cookies,
going to be blue, yeah.
as Tom Nelson would say. I don't think that's Tom's claim to fame, but he does say that a lot.
No, his claim to fame is being from Pond Creek Hunter.
Tom Nelson? That was
Or Don.
Yeah, Doug.
Doug.
Yeah. Tom's from Syracuse, Kansas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Emo.
Oh, he's got a lot of, he is definitely a K-State fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of good sayings.
He does. See Hammon hold it here for the last shot, I'm guessing. So
I would imagine. 7-point lead. Shows you what I know. 3, no good. Battle for the board. Foul.
Omega's going to go shoot free throws.
Yes, sir, they are with 19.5, trying to cut into this 7-point deficit. Ooh, wow, they have an axe throwing deal here in Enid.
Oh, Enid Axe. Yeah, it's cool.
You ever been there?
They got good pizza there, too. Not quite as good as yours.
Whoa.
Not quite Tony's level. Hey, I saved it.
Thanks. Good save.
That all meat that you make is money.
Thank you. We even added some ingredients here recently.
Nice.
I just can't make myself make that Detroit-style pizza yet, though.
Yeah.
I had one out at Cashin.
Oh, flour fennel?
Yeah,
Pretty good food there.
it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's too bready.
Yep, exactly. Not enough toppings for me. I'm a topping guy.
Me too. If I want that much bread, I'll just make like a pizza boat, like on a piece of French bread or something.
Right. 5 seconds.
Good little set there by Hammon. To turn it over, though.
I thought that maybe that Bull Cumming maybe should have taken a look at that shot there.
Yeah.
It's clock awareness. Point forward, just going to have a chance to tip it. Can't catch it and shoot. Well, 4 you can. Point
Yes,
4.
you can.
Point 4.
Nope. Can't come down with it.
Nope. Got to go in the air. Halftime. Hammond leads Lomega 26-20. Here from the Stride Bank Center needed. We'll be back with second half action on Squirtle.tv right after this.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection. Because nothing is better than Brahms.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Anger.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stride Center here in Enid. Tony Wilson with you at 26-20, our score. Hammon leading Lomega. Low-scoring contest thus far. See what happens here in the second half. And, man, I hadn't really had my phone, but I picked it up and I had like 900 text messages from Mr. Chris Cameron. They were at Hennessy officiating that game, and I know Chris's back's sore because he was with the Scott McCarthy. So I know that no telling who that other third was down there, but a lot of people tuned in here to Squirtle.tv tonight for great high school basketball action on a Saturday night. Thunder game was a blowout of epic proportion. So high school basketball is way better. Lomega has the ball here to start the second half. Baseline drive, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. A little bump, no foul there. Good no call. Out of bounds, back to Lomega. Raiders. Lance Yost, Jackson Snowden, Brendan Ulinke, Chase Burton, Ben Marsh. Foul. That one's going to be whistled against Brett Allen of Hammond.
Sorry, guys.
At the line, shooting 2-23, Chase Burton. I picked up my phone. I had like 700 text messages. You doing the Squirtle games needed tonight? Chris Cameron and Chris Combs, assistant coach at Dover, watching, enjoying the action.
Two great dudes there.
Well, let's not get carried away. Combs, yes. Cameron.
I like he does that Magoo thing on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hilarious.
I tried to get all the answers wrong.
I noticed that you do that. Try to egg it on.
Well, of course.
Instigate.
You think he's not?
I know.
And the Scott McCarthy.
So, Scott, I got a funny story about him.
Oh, Lord, there's plenty of those. Go ahead.
He complained for like 3 years about not having a Squirtle Game of the Week hoodie.
Okay, yeah.
And honestly, like every time I crossed paths with him, I didn't have one with me. Well, finally, during the Garber tournament this year, because we were covering so much football right up to then, I had a hoodie, and so I gave him one. Well, like the next time I see him, like a week later, he told me the hoodie had a hole in the front of it. So he'd waited for 3 years, and the hoodie I gave him had a giant hole in the front of it.
I can see him, too. He's really animated. He's like, Adam, there was a hole in
just like that.
So. I can't imagine watching Scott McCarthy call a flop call. I mean, that would be the greatest thing to see. Will be the greatest thing to see. So funny, I was doing a PA, a couple of days there at the Big House. First couple of days, I do PA. And he came out there and he said, "Hey, it's the Scott McCarthy." I said, "Okay." So I introduced the referees, and I said, Scott McCarthy, man. He turned around just dying laughing.
Ooh, man. Been a lot
It's his second shot tonight that he's taking. Burton.
Been a lot of collisions. And
Burton taking a beating. Man. Stepped out of bounds. Marcus Phillips. I was going to say, where am I hearing that background sound at? I see it. Oh, Chris Cameron, you're too much, dude. Too much. Three from the corner. Good. Bottoms for Lane Johnston. 30-22, 8-point lead for the Warriors.
Good looking shot by Johnston.
Yeah, that was pretty pure. Shoot or shoot, right?
It's true.
I don't think that I could have ever made a basket. Free throw. Not that I would have ever played basketball, however. Free throw good for Chase Burton. So do you have like a so each team just plays one game, right?
Oh, no. Some of the teams play multiple games. So Garber played 2 this year. Texoma played 2 this year. Hooker played 2.
Good gosh, that's a drive.
Well, they stay the night.
And whether they stay the night or not, it's a drive.
But think about this, Tony. They're going to have to play in
they got to drive
area
somewhere.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to play in an area, in a facility like this. So for them, and those schools are used to driving too in general.
Sure.
So
for sure. Ooh.
There's no skin off their back.
Nope.
You know?
Well, think about Hooker football.
Yep.
They went to Tallahena.
That was Texoma.
Or Texoma.
Yep.
Where did Hooker go? I thought Hooker had to travel too.
No, that was Texoma had to travel to Tallahena. Pacola traveled to Hooker.
Ah, there you go. Whatever you do, under any circumstance, please, for the love of everything pure and holy, do not mention Pacola around Hunter.
Okay. You talked about their pitcher?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I give him so much grief. Lugnut, why do you give me a hard time about that? Oh, I just can't imagine this hour and 45-minute ride to Purcell. Be a lot of topics covered.
Oh, you will cover them. We covered a bunch from Edmond to here, and then this whole weekend. So he does such a good job, though.
These guys are too much. Chris says I should keep that one for another day, and that Larry Johnston is the one that mentioned it to me.
Really? That's awesome.
Hey, thanks for replying to my text. I appreciate that.
About the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They're back here.
I know. I'm just being silly.
I'm trying to run a camera and do color at the same time.
I'm sorry.
Tony.
I'm sorry. Multitasking. Multi-talented individual.
You get
Mr.
her maybe
Diesel
to grab the extra large out of that box for you.
That's okay. We'll get it. Ooh. Almost didn't get himself established, did he?
Nope.
That's one of the come on Magoo questions.
Yep. Established 3 points.
Give us a Magoo question, Magoo. I know you're still watching.
Yeah.
We need a good Magoo situation here for this 10-point game.
We had a Magoo situation last year at TOC with Dale. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, Forsyth. That was what we were just talking about.
Yeah, we got scolded by the official from the.
Saying it wasn't backcourt?
Yep. No, he said the call was right. Remember?
Yes. And it was.
Yep. It was right. But I didn't know that rule.
Timeout on the 4-4. We'll take it with them here on Squirtle.tv.
Anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Welcome back. See, it's always a good time, too, when you have a text thread going with Clint and Chris Combs, both. Those two, Clint especially. You know, we talk about these officials, Adam, that do this. These guys have such a great camaraderie, and it's good for them during the state tournament to be able to come hang out with one another and spend a few days and watch a lot of basketball and razz each other about a missed call here or there. Or about one they get right. But no, it's to say desperately needs officials.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I took my turn at officiating at a younger age when I was in college. I was blessed to be able to call with my dad, who was a Hall of Fame OS official.
Indeed he is.
Called a bunch of high school games and enjoyed it. And so I understand it, and I respect these guys that do it. It is hard. And we're lucky. We have in our festival, we got as good of refs as you're going to find over 3 days. So
For sure. Well, some of them are a little suspect. Seen a lot of basketball games officiated by Dave.
Skip to Burton. He can knock that thing down.
Like that?
Yep.
Right on cue.
Yep. That's great color.
Man, this guy is the best in the business, folks.
I have to build up my self-esteem, Tony, every once in a while.
You go right ahead.
It's been a long 3 days.
I bet it has. Can we just one time, just get Jacob in on a broadcast?
Jacob?
Your brother?
Oh, no. That will never happen.
Please? I think he'd behave.
I think Hunter would be going. We got to get Hunter on this fourth quarter.
Come on. Where's he at?
He's down there taking pictures. Think we could get him on?
Oh, yeah. He may not say anything. He may back out.
We already tried to get the Hammon girls camera woman.
She wouldn't come on air with us. She said, "Do you want me to?"
Yeah. Come on.
She backed out yet? No, she's coming.
We'll help you out.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Baylor West.
Baylor, I'm Tony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're a student at Hammon?
Mm-hmm.
What grade?
8th.
8th grade. Are you a hooper?
Yeah.
You going to be an all-stater?
Probably not.
Probably not. Tell us about these Hammon boys. How's their season been so far?
Their season's been pretty good. They've lost, I think, 3 or 4 games this season.
Yeah.
But it's been overall.
Did they beat Merritt last night?
Yes.
They beat the Oilers?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a good game?
Yeah.
How about the girls' game? How was it?
It was like really good. Like it was like nerve-wracking because we only won by 1.
Kind of like tonight then, huh?
Yeah.
How was that game for you? Even more so nerve-wracking?
Yes, because Lomega's number 1, we're number 2, so
Right.
it's like, yeah.
Are you ready to go to Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
Will you do the camera in Oklahoma City?
Yes.
All right. You want to call some action here? All right. Now tell me who's got the ball.
Tyson Higgins.
All right. Now who's this? 5. Who's 5?
5.
Yeah.
Tyson Higgins.
Tyson Higgins. All right. He missed that one, right?
Yep.
All right. So what we're going to do here, let me give you a Lomega roster.
Okay.
so you can see their names. All right, who's on the breakaway? Is that Ty?
Yep.
Tell him what's happening. You got to describe. Oh, I missed it. Oh, who's the ball going to?
Lomega.
All right. Good job. You're doing great. Is Coach Conley pretty tough out there?
Yeah.
Is he? That's good. That's why you're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be tough to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Is your how's your 8th grade season going so far?
It's been pretty good. I think we've lost 3 or 4 games.
Why'd you lose?
You
got to score more points, Baylor.
If I get in.
You got to start working hard. All right, so now just tell them we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back on Squirtle.tv.
We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back on Squirtle.tv.
Nice.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. The future.
Welcome back. It is the third quarter, and Hammon is up 38 to, and Lomega is 29.
And who's got the ball? 47.6 seconds left.
Lomega does.
Has Hammon and Lomega haven't played this year, right?
Nope.
First time.
I think this is the first time our boys have played them. Except for, I think last year in our Word Classic.
Foul. I suspected the girls will play again.
Yeah.
At the big house.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go last year to the big house?
Yeah. We made it to the semifinals, and they beat us last year by 1.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Yeah.
I did that game.
Yeah.
It was a great game. Maybe not if you're a Lomega fan. Or if you are a Lomega fan, but not a Hammond fan, I should say. All right, so tell us who's shooting free throws here for Lomega.
Lance Yost. Is that his last name?
Yost. Yeah.
Yost, okay.
First one's good.
Mm-hmm.
38-30. Tell them how much time's left.
39.9 seconds.
This could be in our Squirtle School next year.
She's doing a good job.
Great. Second free throw, good.
Mm-hmm.
38-31. Now, do you think that Hammond will hold for the last shot of the quarter, or do you think they'll try to go score?
I think they will, yeah.
What would you do?
Try and score.
Up 7?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they may be trying to play for the last one here. Just tell them where the ball goes. Each time somebody gets the ball, just tell them.
Okay.
Who's with it now?
Going to Lane Johnson.
Lane, he's the best shooter, probably, right?
Yeah.
Coach's son?
Yeah.
Who's got it now?
Kellen Bull coming.
Has he got a sister to replace? Cousin?
Cousin.
What's a dude in Hammond go to Elk? Basically just go to Elk for
But we have
Walmart, McDonald's.
Yeah. We have a diner and that's it pretty much.
Boy, if he'd have got that one to go, that'd have been the circus shot of the day. All right, tell him the score.
Score is Lomega 31, Hammond 38. It's the start.
Going into the fourth quarter.
Going into the fourth quarter.
We'll be back on Squirtle.tv.
We'll be back on Squirtle. Oh my.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Lomega is 31 and Hammond is 38.
There you go. Who's got the ball? Start the fourth quarter.
Hammond.
All right. Hammond with a 7-point lead and the basketball. Baylor, what else do you do at Hammond besides basketball?
I'm in our FFA chapter.
Okay. Do you show animals?
No, I'm more of a
Horticulturalist?
well. Since I'm like in 8th grade, I do the opening closing ceremonies and
Nice.
spring contests.
Lane Johnston with the basket. Tell him your score.
Lomega 31, Hammond 40.
Reverse it.
Oh, Hammond 40, Lomega 31.
There you go. Always win and score first. In my opinion, anyway.
Mhm.
That's the way I do it. If I hear a score and I hear whatever score it is first, I think that's the team that's ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so now at the line shooting 2 free throws will be
Lance, how do you say his last name?
Yost. First free throw.
Not good.
There you go. We told Ed that you're going to take his job one day. We'll have you trained and ready to go. No time at all. Ed does a great job. You can learn a lot from him as well.
Second one's good. Lane's taking it in.
Talk about the pressure here. We got a little, 2-2-1, 3/4 court trap.
Yep.
Get to coming.
Whoa.
So basically, as your job as a play-by-play, you just tell people what's going on during the play, as if the TV wasn't there.
Okay.
So go ahead. Tell them what's happening now. Who's got the ball? Pass
Trip
it to.
Higgins.
Down to the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Occasionally just give the time. They can see it on the scoreboard, but a lot of people may not be paying attention, so they listen more than watch. Multitasking.
Hammond passing it in, it goes to Trip Higgins, and then it's knocked out.
Very good. Very good. I was a 4-year FFA guy.
Trip Higgins has the ball to Lane Johnson, back to Trip, back to Kellen. Skip over to Trip, back to Kellen, back to Trip.
Now, at this point, you tell them that Hammond's just working for a good shot with this 8-point lead here late in the fourth quarter.
Hammond just working for a good shot with the lead in the fourth quarter. Shot no good, goes out of bounds.
Going to have a foul, I believe. Going to be on 24. Who's that?
I'm looking.
No, I got that.
Oh,
Hammond.
wait.
Hammond's
Hammond?
24. Gabe Davis.
Gabe, yeah.
And then just occasionally you might tell them second team foul on Hammond. No team fouls yet on Lomega.
Goes to number 25 on Lomega. Back to Lance.
You got 25's name there, don't you?
Yeah. Ben.
Is it a good one?
You like Brahms?
Ben Marsh.
Kind of.
Yeah. Who doesn't like Brahms?
Goes to Kellen. Kellen passes to... I don't know his real name. I'm going to call him Junior.
If he has a nickname, that's fine. Is there any nicknames out there?
Let me just make sure I'm right. Yeah.
What do you got in here? Fort Knox?
Goes to Trip. Trip goes to Brett. Brett dribbles around.
Foul.
Foul.
Hook. Looks like that's going to go on 0.
Goes on Brett. Lomega's taking it out.
So you might tell them both names since all people may not be from Hammond, so they don't know who that is.
Okay. 25. Ben Marsh is dribbling up. Passes it to number 3. Brendan. Goes back to 0. Goes to number 25, Ben, and then passes it back to number 1, Jackson. And then it goes to 23, Chase.
Adam, D. Scott McCarthy says you owe him a shirt without a hole.
Omega's ball. Number 55, Marcus Phillips checks in for number 0, Brett Allen on Hammond.
Very good.
Omega's ball. Passes into number 1, Jackson Snowden. Goes back to 25, Brett Marsh. Goes to number 3, Brendan.
If Hammond's playing good defense, just tell them about the good D they're playing.
Hammon's playing very well defense.
Stripped
Goes
away.
to number 10, Trip Higgins. He goes up, and it's no good. He saves it. 23, Kenneth has it.
Foul on.
Number 25, Ben Marsh on Lomega.
How many team fouls is that for Lomega?
2, I think.
Yep. So Hammond has 4, so Lomega will be in the bonus, shooting 2 from here out. Provided it's not an offensive player control foul.
Kellen Bullcombe has the ball. Screened by Marcus. Passes it to Lane. Lane shoots it. It's in.
You could be a little more excited about it. 3-pointer, Lane Johnston. Boom! There you go. I like it.
23 has it. It's dead. Timeout on Lomega.
We'll be back on Squirtle.tv after this.
We'll be back on Squirtle.tv after this.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's the fourth quarter. It's 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Hammond is in the lead with 43, and Lomega is 32.
Smooth as silk. She's a natural.
It's Lomega's ball. Number 25 is passing it in. Number Brent Marsh. It goes to number 1, Jackson Snowden. Back to number 0, Lance Yost. Right?
You don't have to tell their number, just their name. Ooh.
Foul on
23. Foul whistled on 23.
23.
Chase Burton.
Chase Burton.
No, wait. That's
Kenneth
mine.
Pewo.
Yeah, him too. How you say it?
Kenneth Pewo.
Pewo. P-E-W-O. All right, who you got the line shooting free throws?
Lance Yost, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think your friends are recognizing that you're on the screen down there.
Second one was in. Number 20, Lane Johnson has the ball.
Look
Back
down
to
here.
Kellen. Goes to number 0, shoots. It's air ball.
That was a pass.
That was a totally. That was a pass, guys.
That looked like your shot. Is that how you shoot him?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes. Goes to Marcus. Back to Trip. Trip dribbles down. Goes to Kenneth. Dribbles up. Goes to Lane. Goes to Kellen. He shoots it. It's no good.
Who got the rebound?
Ben. He's dribbling up the court.
Ben what?
And then he falls down. Calls a walk on Ben Hammond's ball. Is that his name?
Marsh. Yep.
Ben Marsh.
Ben Marsh.
Ben Marsh.
You can use last names or both names.
Okay.
First names are kind of tough because they may not know who Ben is.
Yeah. Goes to Trip. Goes to Higgins. Goes to Johnston. Goes
You're
back
good
to
there.
Higgins.
Just kind of wait for it to. Now you can go.
Whoa.
Foul.
Foul on number 23.
Yep.
Chase Burton. Is that how I say his last name?
Yep.
Okay. Hammond's ball.
Don't ask me about that one because I have no idea.
Oh, whoa. I did not notice that.
I hope he gets in here. Gets you some.
Goes to Phillips. Goes to Johnson. Whoa. And then goes up. No good.
Timeout.
Timeout on Hammon.
What do you say now?
Wait. Sorry. I forgot.
Timeout.
Timeout on Hammon.
We'll be back on Squirtle.tv.
We'll be back on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
It'll be fine.
Welcome back. It's the end of the fourth quarter. It's 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Lomega's 40. Hammon's 43 in the lead, and Lomega's 34. It's Hammon's ball. Bull Cumming has it. Screen by Phillips. Pass to Higgins. Higgins with a shot. Goes in. 3 points.
Come on, Baylor. You can get a little more excited about that.
Passing
For three, you got it.
Passing to number 0, Lance.
She says, I ain't got time to listen to you. I got stuff to do.
Number 25, dead ball. Goes to number 0, Yost. 25, Marsh has it.
Don't worry about numbers, just names.
Goes to Bert. I don't know. Dead. Takes it. Goes to Yost. Yost with a shot. In. 2 points. Hammon's ball.
Score.
Johnson passing in. Lomega 36, Hammon 46. Hammon's in the lead. Goes to Bullcoming. Goes to Pua. Goes to Higgins. Higgins going down. To the pass to Phillips. With a foul on number.
Let's see here. 0.
On number 0, Lance Yost.
Hey, Adam. My mom texted me and gave her all the props. She didn't even say I'm over here like Swiss cheese or something.
First shot, no good. Number 5, Tyson Higgins checking in. And number 24, Gabe Davis checking in.
Phenomenal. Second free throw. Up and in.
Second shot's good. Number 0, Brett Allen checking in for Marcus Phillips.
You can use different words besides good, like up and in, made, whatever that you so choose to desire.
Okay.
So it doesn't get as monotonous all the time saying the same thing.
What's his number? I can't say his last name.
That's okay.
This is number
What's
3.
his name? Brendan?
Brendan.
Ulahaki.
Goes to Chase Burton. He goes down. Back to number 3.
Names.
I don't
Steal.
know how to say last name.
Picked him.
Pick up. Goes to Davis. Up with. No good.
That's quite a pass.
How do you say his last name?
Brendan.
Just say Brendan.
Brendan.
Just say Brendan.
Yeah. If I was guessing, I would say Ulahaki.
I don't want to get it wrong.
It's okay.
Checking in, number 20, Lane Johnson. And number 13, Justin Ivey.
Here's the good thing about the broadcast is they don't hear it, so they won't yell at you. So you can call him Ulahaki. It'll be all right. Or Brendan. Who's at the line?
Burton. First shot good. First shot went in.
So at about usually 2 minutes left, which we're coming up on. Second free throw good as well. Kind of just give a recap of what you have. Like your team fouls 5, so that means that Lomega's in the double bonus. Only 3 fouls for Hammon, or excuse me, for Lomega. And then, like, who has the possession arrow and how many timeouts are left?
Okay. Hammon's possession. Higgins dribbles down. Goes to Higgins. Higgins for the shot. Called a walk on Trip Higgins.
That he did.
Lomega ball.
How much time left?
1 minute and 49 seconds. Goes to Marsh. Marsh dribbles down. Crosses over. Goes for a layup. Foul. Foul on number 20, Lane Johnson.
All right, who's shooting free throws?
What's the number?
25.
Ben Marsh.
First one?
First one is in.
Yep. I'm sure that Lomega would love to have the lead.
Second one's good. Hammond's ball. Passes into Bull coming. Back to Higgins. To Higgins.
Oh, we got Higgins and Higgins?
Yep, they're cousins.
Cousins?
Yep. Goes to Trip Higgins. Back to Kellen. Bull coming. Back to Trip Higgins. Dribbles. Goes back to Bull coming. He goes down for shot. No good. Ball out of bounds. Lomega's ball.
Ooh. Looked like that should have been stayed with Hammond from my vantage point. High above the floor here in the Stride Center. Correct.
Hammond's ball.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Tyson Higgins passing it in. Ball's blocked. Goes to Lance Yost. Dribbles down. It's a minute and 5 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Hammond 47, Lomega's 40. Lomega has 3 team fouls. Hammond has 5 team fouls.
Possession arrow?
Lomega shooting free throws. I did not notice that. Number 0, Lance Yost. First one is in.
This game is drug out in the fourth quarter.
Second one, no good. Hammond for the rebound. Goes to Trip Higgins. To Bull coming.
What you need to say is that Hammond has the lead. Not really sure why they're fouling.
No.
Don't want the clock to stop for them to be able to try to score.
Goes to Bull coming.
It's basketball IQ, right?
Mhm.
Basketball knowledge.
Goes to Trip Higgins. Goes to Justin Ivey. Goes back to Trip. Goes to Tyson Higgins. Foul on Lomega. Number 3, Brendan.
Brendan's good.
Okay. Hammond's ball. Tyson Higgins passing it in. Ball goes to Bull coming. Foul on number 23, Chase Burton.
At the line, shooting 2.
Is Kellen Piwo. Not Kellen Bull coming. My bad, sorry. First one's no good.
Substitution.
Marcus Phillips checks in for number 13, Justin Ivey.
I could already been on the road going home.
Second one's in. Lomega's passing it in. Goes to Ben Marsh. Goes to Lance Yost. Goes to Chase Burton for the shot. Air ball. Goes to Lane Johnson. Dribbles up.
That's going to do it. Tell them that's going to do it.
Trip Higgins for the ball.
That's going to do it.
And that's going to do it.
Tell them the final score. Hammon wins.
Hammon 48, Lomega 41. End of the game. Hammon wins.
Thanks for tuning in to the Squirtle Festival.
Thank you.
No, wait a minute. Keep going. I'm telling you what to say at this point.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in to the Squirtle Festival.
Thank you for tuning into the Squirtle Festival.
We hope to see you again next year here in Enid.
We hope to see you again next year here in Enid.
Have a safe trip home and good night.
Have a safe trip home and good night.